As it stands, we cannot hope to find the way to Urianger. For that, we must convince the Pixies to lift the spell. From what I could make of the voices, the creatures want to play with us. If that's the case, they should permit us to find their village, Little Ron. Come, I have a sneaking suspicion this path will lead us directly into their midst. Oh, and I should mention that Minfilia has been informed of our situation, of there different roles in our mission. You may consider her an ally. You don't even have to inform her, she was already an ally. I just wanted to add bunny boys. Is that too much to ask for? Well, here we are. Yet the Pixies are nowhere to be seen. Knowing them, their games have already begun. In which case, wholesome. There are a variety of plant native to these parts with distinctive furled tips. Looking grass is its name, so called because it can be used to spy pixies, believe it or not. I'll explain how I know all of this later, but first I need you to help me find some. Oh, if a voice calls to you, under no circumstances should you respond. You will only subject yourself to further mischief. I want to, though. Give me the mischief, please. But I want to play with the Pixies! Suddenly our voice what is it that you seek, child? Perhaps I can help you find it. I wanna... Anger told me not to. Such a rude child and too clever by half. I shall seek my fun elsewhere. Okay. Thanks, mysterious pixie voice. You thought I'd do it because of the kappa? No, Thanker told me not to. Oh, a visitor. Where are you from, pray tell? No. How's this one? It's hard of hearing. Ahem! What brings you here? Stone deaf. How boring. If Thancred would told you to jump off a bridge, would you do it? Yes. Next question. Still picking plants at your village? At our village is as good as indulging our hospitality. And who are we to turn you away? Hee hee. Stay a while. Stay forever. My body begins to feel heavy. Thancred seems smart. He wouldn't tell me to jump off a bridge if there wasn't a meaning. I take it you met some trouble. Apologies for subjecting you to that. Can I assume from your presence that you managed to find us some looking grass? Yes. If Thancred told you to jump off a cliff or a bridge, he knows you'll be safe. Yes, this is the stuff. Thus armed, we should be able to see through the Pixies' veil of invisibility, and seeing them is the first step to dealing with them. Come, let's gather everyone and put Urianger's little trick to good use. Urianger made this trick, I see. Ooh. It's like an eyeglass. Granted, if any of these people told me to jump off a bridge, I would do it. Except maybe Lise. I think if Lise told me to, I wouldn't do it.
Farasitha, Krakleath.
Their souls. These two have been here before.
I love them.
Look, twins! How adorable!
I know they are adorable.
Oh, play with us.
We have neither the time nor inclination to play. We have come to see Urianger.
Oh yes, Urianger, the peculiar one.
That is the cutest way to say Urianger.
In return for a place in El Meg, he agreed to a riddle contest with us for 7 days and 7 nights without any sleep.
Oh, that was so much fun. We must do it again.
Why do I feel like Urianger won that riddle contest?
I'm sure he'd be delighted. Now, if you'd be so kind as to lift your spell.
Shall we? Should we? Would we?
What now?
I don't know, but this is their home, so we must indulge them.
Right, we've made up our minds. We will lift our spell on one condition, that you first lend us a helping hand. Or two. Once you've helped solve all of our troubles, we'll let you see Urianger. Pixies honor.
I don't trust you. I have so much shit to do here. Oh my god. 3 fucking quests. Ugh. I just want to see Urianger. Oh, look at me, look at me. I have a task for you. Lydia is our beloved village, but I wanted to look lovely. And it can't look lovely without flowers blooming. No flowers bloom lovelier than everblooms. So here's some everbloom seeds. Take them and sow them here, there, and everywhere around the village. Simple as a dimple, yes. Seeds. Oh, I can't wait for the flowers to bloom. Perhaps we'll make pretty curtains out of them. Huh? I never want to leave here. I understand why Urianger wanted to hang out here. Is this a statue? It looks like a Pokemon. This is such a cool fucking place. I love the music. I love the aesthetic of this place so much. Hoping to explore flowers, are you? They'll make this house look much lovelier. There used to be a city of mortals here. Great big bustling place called Volbert or Bovert or some such. Then the Cedars came and everyone disappeared. Since then, we Pixies have been living here. We've given the old houses our touch, don't you think? I would fucking kill to have a house built into a hill. You're done sowing the seeds? Thank you. This shall help Lydia live up to its name, which means flower house in case you weren't aware. We weren't always here, you know. We used to live deep in lush forests. It was beautiful beyond compare, but almost all of it was swallowed up by the light. For a while we roamed, but eventually we found a place that men had abandoned. Together with our fellow Fey folk, we decided to make it our new home. The land of everlasting spring. This is our home, and it could be yours too, forever and ever and ever. Tempting, Soluine. More to hear my plea. Our precious children are thirsty and need you to bring them water. Who are our children, you ask? Well, they're the leaf men you see standing about our village. Adorable, aren't they? No, you need to go to Longmere Lake to draw the water once you have it. See that our children have a good drenching. Oh, but be warned, the Fuath make their home in the lake, and they tend to play rough, so have care. What are you? Oh shit, this is the water. Oh my god. I couldn't even tell it was water. I mean, I don't want to know what's going on here, because it looks like some evil shit's happening. You've given water to our children? Thank you ever so much. They're all very dear to us. They wandered into Ilmeg as stray mortals, but we grew attached to them and decided to take them in. You and yours would have been our children too, but the enchantment did not catch as well as we'd hoped. It's never too late, of course. Okay, that's okay, less cool, but I'm still interested. Oh, I'm so hungry, I might faint. A little fruit will set me all right. Will you go and fetch some for me? Just outside the village, you'll find a hillock. 2 great bell trees grow there. If you give them a shake, they should render up some sweet succulent burdens. As long as we're in their realm, we should expect to be subjected to the fairies' mischief. Indeed, Minfilia and I have experienced more than our fair share of it. From the harmless to the downright murderous, we've seen it all. Reasons notwithstanding, I'm here for as long as Urianger requires no small amount of forbearance. In that regard, he's a better man than I. This entire game just makes me so happy. And I know it's gonna shit on my heart here soon. So hungry, did you get the fruit? Oh, thank you ever so much. You saved me. Yes, save me from my boredom. You should have seen the look on your face when the bugs came down. Tee-hee-hee. Oh, fuck you. You've done me a great service, mortal. You think there's one thing we Pixies are serious about. It's having fun. Dull and painful things. Hate them. Sin eaters are dull and painful, both. So we hate them especially. You mortals try to fight those monstrosities. There's no fun in that. Best to avoid them altogether, we say. How goes it, Wholesome? I did 3 quests. So a mix of menial tasks and pranks. Yes, that really sums up my own experience, and they have no troubles worthy of the name. So, how long are we supposed to keep at this? They're clearly playing with us. Indeed. Whenever I inquire about how much more there is to be done, the answer is ever the same. A little. And I doubt they have any intention of releasing us in the near future. Pixies fucking... This is why I love Pixies so much. Because they just fuck with people. It's great. Urianger once told me a story about the Pixies. They were born from the souls of those who died as children, or so it is believed. Though they don't have memories of their previous lives, the desire to have fun remains imprinted on their souls. And so they live only to play, keeping hapless mortals for their pleasure for years on end, sometimes even until death. In the past, when I sought to identify the true nature of ghosts, I came upon literature examining a similar subject. The soul is likened to a core that resides in the aether, and its presence is what differentiates us from such beings such as sprites or arcane entities. Upon death, the said core ordinarily dissipates alongside the aether that compose the flesh. However, it may be held together and bound to corporeal realm, either by the will of its owner or by means of certain arts. In time, the soul may regather aether and unto itself to assume another form, or find a newly emerged life on which to abide. The Pixies may be one such interest of this. If ghosts are merely souls without bodies, what does that make us? Oh, I forgot these aren't their real bodies. I forgot. Oh my god. I think you've become what you fear the most, brother dearest. However the Pixies may have come into being, if we leave them to judge when they are satisfied, they will never be satisfied. Nay, we must negotiate new terms with the creatures, but where to begin? It seems we would need to at least one among them to sympathize with us. Of course, there are your chores. Do you encounter any Pixie who seemed even faintly amenable to reason? Ew. What? You knew a Pixie from before? Yeah. Did you all not? Not only are you acquainted, but you entered into a pact? You might have mentioned this sooner. You didn't ask, Thancred! At any rate, I dare hope this will offer us a way out. Without further delay then, summon this Feoul, if you please. Thancred, you never fucking asked, so why would I do it? A voice rings out in your mind. So, my sapling has finally remembered about his lovely branch. But with such a half-hearted call, you may as well lot me off and cast me aside. I have no sapling. Well, I need you. This might also be the cutest fucking pixie ever. I wasn't clicked on the destination. Please. Oh, I didn't say the please part. I didn't say please. Is that your idea of a fervent call? A sudden log could do it with more fire. Oh my god. Oh, loveliest of branches. Please grant me with your succor. Oh, this would really suck to do on PS4 or on console. I fucking spelled something wrong. Oh, exclamation point at the end.
You're late. I've been waiting for you to summon me ever since you came here. Waiting and waiting and waiting. But my sapling didn't so much as utter my name. Such a heartless thing he is. Cold and cruel and heartless.
God damn.
Another self-important little brat.
Reminds me of my childhood.
Wow, Alfie.
All right, I'm sorry. It was a joke. Honestly, just a joke.
The pixie and me are the same size. I love it.
So earnestly, so fervently. I couldn't possibly stay angry at you. Very well. As your lovely branch, I will lend you my strength.
I love her so fucking much.
Well. If it isn't Phil,
Them, sorry.
old Phil. It's been too long.
Pixies have no gender. You have a good point.
Not long enough for you to think of any new games, though, apparently. If I were you, I'd be bored of myself. Now let me make something clear. That mortal is mine. No matter what you do, he will never be yours. Never, never, ever!
Oh, not even a bit. But what about the others? Surely we can keep them.
No.
No, you can't keep them either. They're for my amusement and mine alone.
God damn.
And if you lay so much as a finger on my sapling, I'll scatter the contents of his bag all over your precious village.
That sounds really bad.
Cold, hard metal, furry, festering food, stinky, sweaty small clothes, and all manner of other terrible, unmentionable things. How would you like that,
All right. But will you not at least let us play with the twins? Just while the others go and see Urianger.
Aye, that's all we ask. And we promise we'll play nice.
I have a feeling they're not gonna approve of this.
Seems we won't be joining you.
Aye! We'll reveal the hidden verdict to you at once.
I get to see Urianger soon, yeah. Ooh! That's pretty. Bees.
So this is the true Ilmeg.
How are you feeling?
Better. I think I remember the way now.
I like both of them. I like both the real and the fake one.
Shall we go and see Urianger?
Your lovely branch is useful, yes? So whenever you're in trouble, you must remember to make use of me!
I love them so much. Have fun, Alce and Alphino. For Alphino and Alce's sake, let's be quick. It would be a shame to return only to find that they had been made to play one game too many. Now, the place we speak is an abandoned manor of a nobleman and a scholar. The Bookman's Shelves, it's called. And after the fellow's vast collection of tomes, an agreeable habitat for our friend, I'm sure you'll agree. We should find the place. Come along. Is anyone surprised that Urianger took fucking refuge in a fucking library?